What's good, people? I can say, I can tell you what's good. Nothing's fucking good. Everything is fucking shit. What the fuck was that main event? Listen, okay, let's just start this over. Let me calm my nerves down. This is my reaction, not my immediate reaction. I took a little break to calm myself down, to, you know, get my nerves down, to make my anger less. But it is what it is. Tommy ass and balls and Serial Gun go to a fucking no contest. What the fuck was that? Serial Gun, I fucking hate you, brother. I know, I can tell it wasn't intentional. Listen, I can tell it wasn't intentional. But here's the thing, I don't give a fuck. Bro, how many times can an illegal strike be unintentional? This guy got an illegal strike against Jones. He probably committed a foul against Volkov as well, at least in one of both of his fights. Like, at least once he committed a foul. This guy is known for his back of the head shots. How many times do you need to accidentally hit someone illegal with something illegal before it starts becoming fucking pattern? Now listen, I think Siren Khan was winning the first round, not by a huge margin. It wasn't something crazy, even though Tom did break his nose. But I didn't think he was like absolutely fucking piecing up Tom Aspinall. All. Nothing really happened. Khan was just like out punching him by a bit. And yeah, I think the no contest was the right call. I don't think it should have been a disqualification because it looked accidental, and also Khan was sort of winning. Uh, but it is what it is, bro. Like, I just want to move on. I don't even want to talk about that stuff. Like, why would I discuss Tom? Like, we saw fucking nothing. What can I say? Oh, Tom shot a double and Cyril Gane defended it. Oh my goodness, Cyril Gane defends his first double leg ever. Oh, holy moly! Like, what am I supposed to say? I'm just frustrated. Huh? What? Anyways, I think, yeah, now there's two options we can do now. I think we should either give Gun the rematch, which I'm not a, which I don't know. I haven't really thought if Gun should get the rematch or not, or we can give Volkov his title shot because let's be real, Volkov beat Gun, and I think Volkov beat Almeida according to the judging criteria. If you have ever read the judging criteria and not only see the top fighter and see the one guy is on top and you're like, oh, oh, the guy's on top, he's gonna win. And fucking Tom Aspinall, bro. I think this guy was genuinely fucking mad. Because he's like, oh mate, I got fucking eye poke. Why are you all fucking booing me? I'm not the one that caused the fucking eye poke. What the fuck can I do about it? Anyway, like, I think, now me personally, I think Volkov should get the, well, Volkov should get the title shot. Or if Cyril Gane gets the title shot, Volkov should be next in line, and we should do like a number one contender fight between Pavlovich and the winner of Ante Delia versus who's the who's the guy? Who's Ante Delia fighting? Some random bum. Yeah, that guy also lost to like Pavlovich. Yeah, fucking Costa, Waldo Cortez Acosta, fucking salsa boy. Yeah, I think we should do that. Bro, this division cannot move. Like, they just, the UFC is so cooked. We wanted to get John Jones out of the sport. Now that he's left, we got Cyril Gane. One door closes, another door opens. You know what they say. I think I've spent long enough on this dumbass fight. I think we should move on. Let's talk about the co-main. That was a fire fight. I'll be real. I really enjoyed Dern versus Jandiroba. Now listen, some people really didn't care about the fight. I didn't either. Listen, this might, if Dern looks as good as she did against Jandiroba, I don't think anybody beats him. Beats her. Fuck, beats her. And even if Zhang Weili moves down, I think it will be more competitive. Now, I want Dern to to stay champion, bro. And you know what I said in my breakdown? I said Dern and Jandiroba will all for Jandiroba this will always be a tough fight. Because stylistically it's a tough matchup for her. And you know I got my pick wrong. I thought it was gonna be like a close decision, but to towards Jandiroba. But you know what? Shit happens. I got some picks absolutely right. Some picks absolutely horrendously wrong. But you know it is what it is. I thought Dern won the fight. I thought Dern should get better shots so her ass doesn't hang out of the shots. And yeah, pretty. It was a pretty awesome fight. I was seeing it and I enjoyed it. It wasn't a boring fight. I would have enjoyed if there was a finish like in the fourth or the fifth round. But you know what? It is what it is. It's a WMA fight between two chicks that don't even really deserve a shot at the title. So a pointless title fight, whatever. But the title fight, which was not pointless, turned out to be pointless. So I don't know, and I'm just. Anyways, moving on. I picked Mario Batista. I think everybody knew Mario Batista was in a losing fight, but when Mario dropped Umar, I was like, okay, see, this is when Mario Batista got Umar in an ankle lock. I was like, oh yeah, that's it, boys. I told you guys. But yeah, I think it was Umar 30-27. Very close rounds though. The second round, I think second round was pretty close. If Bautista would have done a little bit more, I think he would have beat Umar. Now, who do I now? This is a hot pick, hot, but I don't think hot take. Sorry, but I don't think Batista should fight down. He got a very big step up way too early. I think we should do like somebody that's coming off a loss above him, that's ranked above him. Maybe get what's his ranking? 9, 8, like somebody that's coming off a loss that's above him, that's ranked above him. Maybe I can see him fighting Figgy. I would like to see him fight Figueredo, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. He looked very good against Umar, though way better than some people thought. I saw some guys picking Umar by finishing the first round. I thought that was bullshit. Uh, I mean, it was a pretty entertaining fight. Umar did stink it up a bit, going for, but I mean, you can't really blame him. And Umar was humble, more humble than last time. I mean, we know why that happened. I still don't think he beats Marab. You know, Mario Batista was able to get back up to his feet a lot of times, and Mario Batista was running into shots. Marab's not gonna do that. Marab's stance is different. I don't think this time, with Marab having improved striking and Umar getting dropped by Batista, I think this is going to be an even more dominant win by Marab. Now, do I think Umar should get a title shot? Fuck no. I think the fight to make next is Umar versus Song Yadong for a number one contenders fight. Listen, Song Yadong, he's always been like, people say he's gonna fight for a title in the future, but then he goes out, loses to Yan and whatnot. But I think he, I think in the top five, Song Yadong will always stay number five because I don't think he beats Corey Sandhagen. I don't think he beats Peter Yan. I don't think he beats Marab. I don't think he beats Umar. I don't think he beats Sean O'Malley. Maybe he could beat Sean O'Malley. But I think Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen should be happening. So I think Umar versus Song Yadong for a number one contenders fight. That would be fair. Next fight. Moving on. Volkov versus Almeida. Now listen, a lot of people are gonna say robbery, but when I actually opened Twitter, which I don't, for good reasons, for a lot of good reasons, when I saw people's takes and they're like, no, we agree, Volkov won that fight. And if you look at the scoring criteria, if you look at the judging criteria, Volkov won that fight because the judging criteria does not score off of takedowns or positions. Yeah, if you advance position, let's say if I pass your guard, that counts as something. But if I'm just gonna hold you there, control time does not come into play. And those pitter patter shots did more than whatever Almeida was doing. And I think Volkov won the first round, and I think Volkov won the third round. And it's gonna be pretty interesting to see where Volkov goes from here, because there's a chance that he doesn't get the next title shot. If not, what are we doing? Do we just make him wait? Is he gonna have to face another contender? Which I don't think he should. He just faced two guys in back-to-back number one contender fights and won both of the number one contender fights. I think he should be next up for the title. As for Almeida, fuck that guy. I mean, Almeida seemed like one of those grapplers who could finish you, who could submit you, but it seemed like Almeida was so hesitant. He was so scared to get his position reversed after the first round. And Volkov has a good guard, man. Volkov really worked on his guard. I saw that in the Cyril Gane fight, and now in the Almeida fight, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing Volkov having a really good guard. I think Volkov could give Tom Aspinall problems if he develops a little better striking and a little bit better takedown defense. I think he could give Tom Aspinall a run for his money. But I think that run will only last like 2 or 3 minutes before he gets knocked out. But yeah, I think it's about time we give Volkov his title shot. Yeah, and I think as for Almeida, make him fight fucking Walter Walker, bro. I mean that's a fun fight. Now hold on. Now I think he should fight somebody ranked below him. This is like my reaction. I'm not trying to matchmake and stuff. I will have to think about the matchmaking. I haven't really thought about the matchmaking and stuff. Now, yeah, bro, it was pretty fucking boring every time. Anytime Almeida was winning, it was boring. But when Volkov was winning, it was sort of entertaining. So yeah, I'm rooting for Volkov all the way. You know, Volkov is my boy. I saw Volkov in the Nina Drama interview. He low-key kinda the most chill dude right now. So yeah, that's it. Moving on to the next fight. Azamat Mirzakhanov versus Alexander Rakic. Man, what the fuck? Listen, I said this was gonna be a little bit closer, but I did pick Mirzakhanov by knockout because I just said it's gonna be close until Mirzakhanov finds his range and bam, throws it. And I mean that's pretty much what happened. But the amount of time it was close was very less, and I couldn't even really focus on the fight. I just saw Alexander go down. I didn't even see the punch connect because I was eating a chicken sandwich. Oh my god, bro. I was so busy making that chicken sandwich, bro. I missed the first couple of seconds of that fight because I was so busy making the fucking chicken sandwich between the prelims and the main card. The chicken sandwich hit bussin' though. The chicken sandwich was bussin'. At least that's the only good thing that happened in this fuck ass card. And I got that pick right. And I think a lot of people did too. And Rakic is just washed, man. I don't think Rakic is even washed. I think he got put into the wrong. He was never a top 10 fighter. Maybe at one time, according to the competition light heavyweight, he was before before he lost his winning streak. Maybe he was like bottom number 9, number 10 kind of guy, but he was never above that. He somehow got ranked above, and I think you gotta feel bad for Rakic, man. Just getting knocked out over and over. And I thought the ref was gonna let Mirzakhanov hit him a couple more times on the ground, but Mirzakhanov just landed one punch on the ground and the ref just fucking threw him off. I mean, that's crazy, dog. Like, Rakic got brutally slept. I didn't even see the punch because I was so busy eating my chicken sandwich. The reason I was so busy eating it is because it was falling apart, bro. I put too much sauce, I put too much chicken, I forgot I was supposed to put lettuce or some green vegetables and shit. I didn't even have burger buns. I used like the sandwich bread that you'd use, like the fucking sandwich bread you'd take on a picnic. I didn't even have burger buns. And bro, uh, the shit was fucking falling apart. That's why I was so focused on that. And I look, and Rakic is going down. Rakic hits the floor, and I'm like, oh, and the chicken sandwich is in my mouth. I'm going, oh, I'm trying to scream, but there's food in my mouth. So that shit's funny as fuck. Anyways, now moving on to the prelims. Headlining the prelims was my boy Quillen Salkeld. I told you guys Quillen Salkeld was gonna knock this bum out. I told you guys this was gonna be competitive until then, and it was sort of competitive. And I feel like it would have been more competitive if the knockout came later, but the knockout was gonna come one way or another, and man, that was brutal. Like Hakpras didn't even wake up for a minute. Like for a minute, Hakpras was just lying. And you know what? I'm happy, bro. I'm happy Hakpras got knocked out. I can't stand that fucking guy for some reason. I don't know. He looks like a fucking rat. And Salkil just on 10 days notice gets a big win. And I mean, what else could you ask? What else could you ask? Give him somebody in the top 15. If not, give him somebody like around the top 15 area, where if he beats that guy, he should fight somebody in the top 15. Like, I don't even have any like good examples. Like maybe like a Alexander Hernandez, but Hernandez should be fighting somebody ranked. So like, if a guy like Alexander Hernandez is coming off a losing streak, maybe a fucking Diego Ferreira. Maybe give him CDF, and then give him somebody ranked. Maybe we can do that. Maybe that's the way to go. But it is what it is. I got my pick right. I'm so happy. I'm so happy this Nazareth guy got knocked the fuck out. I was a little scared when he wasn't waking up, and I was like, oh shit. Are we about to see like the first guy dead in the octagon? And yeah, I guess it is what it is. And I mean, I'm so happy to get my pick right, and I'm so happy for Salkild. This Salkild guy is looking kind of good, and Salkild really tried to establish his wrestling. Salkild is a problem though, because if his wrestling does improve, I think it's gonna be a problem for the division. I think he's at least gonna be ranked once, like once in his lifetime, he's gonna be ranked. And I don't remember what the next fight was, so give me like 2 minutes. Yeah, next was Ikram Aliskerov versus Jung Young Park. I was really hoping for Ikram Aliskerov KO because, you know, if Jung Young Park has to lose, at least be it by a knockout. I don't want to see Jung Young Park just get grapple fucked for way too long. You know, I think, yeah, I thought, I don't know what I thought, bro. I picked Aliskerov to win. That's what happened. Aliskerov was close to finishing the fight. I think on the feet, if Aliskerov would have been a little less hesitant, he would have probably at least dropped Jung Young Park. And Jung Young Park just seemed bad, bro. I mean, what did we expect? I think Aliskerov should get somebody ranked next. And this middleweight division is looking kind of hype right now, I'm not gonna lie. And I mean, what else is there to say? It was like, I was a little surprised that Ikram was going for the grappling. Ikram was wrestling a little bit more, and Ikram had Khabib in his corner, which was also a little surprising to me. But you know what? It's fine. It wasn't too shocking or whatever. Whoa, Khabib's in his corner, bro. Khabib's in his corner. Now Ikram, I think he should fight somebody ranked next. As for Chung Young Park, I don't know what to do with him. I don't know what to do with fucking my Squid Game brother, bro. I don't know what to do with him. And I think yeah, it wasn't necessarily that entertaining, but at moments it was sort of entertaining when, and sometime in some moments you could see Park getting visibly wobbled by Krabalis fuck. That chicken sandwich is coming up, huh? You could see Ikram Aliskerov wobbling Jung Young Park at moments, and yeah, And next up we got fight of the night, fucking Ludovic Klein versus Mateus Roundbetsky. Now I got my pick right, but and I also got my 29-28 pick right. I said Ludovic Klein was gonna win by 29-28 decision, so that's crazy. That's crazy. But I also said the fight was gonna be a boring decision, which was absolutely not the case. There is a reason this was fight of the night, and I just think, man, this guy Ludovic Klein, he has some heart, bro. And I think Ludovic Klein could be like bottom of the barrel, top 15 ranked at one point. And I think as for Roundbetsky, I think you should just. I think Roundbetsky will always be in the UFC till he retires because he's so entertaining. And Ludovic Klein is good, man. I don't think you guys realize how good Ludovic Klein is. I think people are sleeping on him a bit. And yeah, I think Roundbetsky should get like a step down in competition. I don't think Ludovic Klein should face somebody ranked. You know, obviously he was on bottom position because he broke his ankle, or else he probably wouldn't have ended up on bottom. But still, man, I think he should fight somebody unranked next before give him another shot at the rankings. Considering how fucked the lightweight division is, I think yeah, that's the move. Anyways, I think we should move on to the next fight. Walter Walker, brother. Walter Walker. Chocolate Peppa Pig. Bro. Bro. Bro, that shit was funny as fuck. Like, I was dying laughing when Walter Walker called Chris Barnett the chocolate Peppa Pig. And I don't know why Walter Walker wants to fight Hamdi Abdel Wahab. I know Hamdi looked very good. But bro, please, what the fuck is Walter Walker doing? I don't think Walter Walker should fight Hamdi or any unranked guy at heavyweight. I think Walter Walker should fight somebody in the top 10. Listen, it's done. How long? Okay, maybe not top 10. Maybe like who's ranked 11 or 12. Let's take a look. I'm in the rankings. I'm going to the rankings. Heavyweight, Tom Aspinall champion. I think he should fight like I think he should fight fucking Shamil Ghaziev. Oh my goodness. I know. Okay, that won't happen. I think Tai Tuivasa versus Walter Walker is the move. I mean, it's easy enough for Walter Walker to win. Tai Tuivasa's fucking washed, and I don't think Tai Tuivasa is ever gonna win a fight. And I think that's the move. Crazy finish, another heel hook in like the first minute. Do you guys know I was gonna make a chicken sandwich, so I was gonna get the bread. So here's the problem: I didn't have any bread at home, so I had to drive. I had to get on my mom's scooter and drive to the fucking grocery store and get the fucking bread. Here's the thing: it was raining. It was raining hard, and I still went. No raincoat, no nothing. On shorts, on my t-shirt, raw dogging the rain. Just going to get some bread for a chicken sandwich. And I forgot to like marinate the chicken. I was gonna marinate the chicken, and I forgot to do like any breadcrumbs or like any stuff for the chicken for the crust. So in the end, I just put a little bit of salt, pepper, and a little bit of chili powder, and just seasoned it with that, and just fucking put it on the pan. I really forgot whatever I was supposed to do, but it turned out great. It turned out fire. But here's the thing: this fight, the fight before this, Wood versus Miguel Delgado, ended, and as soon as it ended, as soon as they announced the decision, I left. I came back. Walter Walker was giving his speech. I was so fucking devastated to see that he didn't, to not see that he won. But I mean, I told you guys this was gonna be Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby matchup, and that's what happened. And I think Walter Walker should get a step up. Do not give him Hamdi Abdi. Who the fuck? Hamdi Abdel Wahab. Do not give him that guy. And when he called Chris Barnett chocolate Peppa Pig, I mean, Chris Barnett was already very embarrassed, bro. Like, I don't think he had to do that to Chris Barnett, bro. But he's low key one of my favorite fighters, and he didn't have to do Chris Barnett like that, bro. Chris Barnett was already embarrassed as fuck. Moving on to the next fight, robbery of the night, Nathaniel Wood versus Jose Delgado. I scored it 30-27 Jose Delgado. I don't know how it's possible the judges scored it 29-28 Nathaniel Wood. Was it? And it was unanimous decision as well. That's I do not like this decision, and I think Jose Delgado should be getting a step up in competition, and I think yes, and I think Jose Delgado has a lot of potential, and nobody's doing that to Nathaniel Wood, bro. I'll be real, nobody's doing that to Nathaniel Wood, and I think he has a lot of potential. And how old is this guy? I think he's fairly young. Jose Delgado. He's like, how old is he? He's 27 years of age. He's still got like plenty of time. He's still got a little bit of time. I think you give him somebody ranked, give him somebody unranked. Hold on, man. I don't. Hold on. I'm gonna go on topology for a bit. Topology. How do you spell topology? Anyways, I'm gonna have to take a look at the featherweight rankings at topology to figure out like who should Delgado fight next. Because listen, bro, what the fuck was that decision? I thought Delgado won all 3 rounds. Maybe you can make a case for the second round or something like that. But what the fuck? How am I not signed in? Fuck off, mate. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna have to sign into topology. Fuck. And you know what? Fuck this shit. Hold on, bro. I'ma just have to go on my other phone. Here's the problem. I'm recording with the phone that I'm logged in on topology right now with. So, anyways, let's take a look at the rankings. Featherweight. Now, how many guys do we have at featherweight? Jose Delgado is ranked 41. I think he should face somebody ranked upwards of Nathaniel Wood. I think he should face Chris Gutierrez next. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Chris Gutierrez or Joe Anderson Brito. That makes sense. I think, yeah, that's a move. And as for, you know what, hold on, I'm gonna go on MMA decisions right now, because I wanna see how many people actually scored it for Nathaniel Wood, because I'm screaming robbery, bro. I'm screaming robbery. Holy shit. Only 2 people from media scores scored it for Wood. Everybody else scored it for Delgado. And I want to see how many people scored it for Delgado. It's gotta be a lot. Holy shit. What the fuck? How did 26% of people think Wood won that fight? I mean, this is crazy, bro. I think this is robbery of the night. I'm screaming robbery at the top of my lungs. And fuck this shit, bro. Fuck the judges. I thought Nathaniel Wood lost. And it is what it is, bro. I think they should give him a step up. They should give my boy Jose Delgado a step up. And it was a very bad robbery, man. Fuck this shit. I don't think it's fucking overturn it, bro. I don't care. Next up we got the funniest fight on this card, Hamdi Abdul Wahab versus Chris Barnett. You gotta feel sorry for Chris Barnett, man. He just got toyed around for 3 rounds. He got ragdolled for 3 rounds even. Okay, maybe not ragdolled, because Hamdi doesn't have the skill to ragdoll Chris Barnett. But I mean, Chris Barnett is definitely lacking in the grappling. And his striking didn't look that good either. And I mean, Hamdi, man. Hamdi wasn't even pulling down his shorts. Hamdi's belly was so big that it was gripping his shorts and pulling Chris Barnett's shorts down. and at one point, you could literally see half of Chris Barnett's ass. You could literally see half of Chris Barnett's ass. I was able to see half of this guy's butt crack. That's gotta be embarrassing, bro. I mean, fucking Hamdi should have just knocked you out, bro. What the fuck? Anyways, we got Mitch Rabozo beating Azat Max. I don't even want to comment on that. I picked Azat Maksum. I think everybody picked Azat Maksum. Nobody saw this coming. Just how bad is Tagir? Just how bad is Tagir on back off, bro? And just how good is Charles Johnson? That's my question. And next up, we got in the last fight, Mizuki Inoue versus Jacqueline Amorim. I was gonna pick Mizuki Inoue. This is the worst part. I was gonna pick Mizuki Inoue. Before I saw all the stats, before I saw all the everything off vibes, I was gonna pick Mizuki. And you know what fucking happened? She won a 30-27 decision. What the fuck? Mizuki, I don't think it was 30-27. I thought, okay, I don't remember, but she won. That's the thing. She won. And man, this is just so shit. Like I hold on. I thought Mizuki was doing pretty fine. I don't remember anything. I'm just so in shock from the no contest. You know, I'm just so devastated from the no contest. I went 7 on 13 in this card. But you can't blame me, man. You can't blame me. First of all, there was a no contest. Second, there was a robbery of Delgado. Third, I picked Batista to beat Umar. And, you know, I did pretty fucking good. I did pretty fucking good. Listen, I did pretty fucking good. Let's take a look at my picks. I got Jandy Roba by decision wrong. I got Tom Aspinall by knockout in the first round wrong. I got Batista by submission wrong. I did get Volkov by decision right. I did get Mirzakhanov by knockout right. I did get Sal killed by knockout right. Also, I got the round 1 right. I got Aliskerov right. Not the right method, but I got Aliskerov right. I got Klein by decision correct. I got Walter Walker by submission in the first round correct. I got the Delgado one wrong, but Delgado won that fight. You gotta sympathize with me, brother. So if you're speaking technically, I went 8 on 13, so 8 and 5. That's not too shabby. And I got Abdel Wahab by decision wrong. Right, sorry. I got Maxum by decision wrong. Amorim by decision wrong. Pretty bad card by me, I'll be real. But you know what? Stuff happens, bro. I'm so inconsistent with my picks, man. Okay. And like now my prediction rate is fucking 58.5, I think. Okay, no, it's not updated yet. So anyways, I guess that's it. That's my card breakdown or rant or whatever you would like to say it. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.